Well, hey Rod, thanks for inviting me to join you at the event today, even though it is only virtual. But since you bought me this new MacBook Pro to edit my videos on, I'm still having a good time. I know that every time you go to a show, you want to show the latest and greatest in technology, and what's in the news today is Smash. And the easiest way to explain it is to show it to you. So, Rod, when I mentioned that this is about Smash, secured mashups, that's really only part of the story. Secured mashups is a technology created in IBM research, and it was donated to the OpenAjax Alliance. So this story is really about the OpenAjax Alliance, who then took that and released it in their Hub 1.1. Now, for those of you not familiar with the OpenAjax Alliance, I recommend you check out their website. It's openajax.org. And if you look at the members list there, you will see that this is not about IBM. The OpenAjax Alliance is widely adopted. In fact, if you look at some of the names here, we've got Adobe, we've got Oracle, Google, IBM, Microsoft. I could go on with the name dropping on and on. The objective of the Alliance, in short, is to make sure that all of our Ajax toolkits and frameworks and widgets all live side by side in a web browser in harmony. Let me show you a demonstration of a mashup that'll really give you a good idea of what the Hub does. I pre-baked this mashup. Nobody wants to see another mashup created on stage. You don't need to see that. This is 100% Ajax. I am in Firefox here. I could be in any browser. The Ajax code there's no plugins, there are no extensions. If I go over here to the palette, this is where I got these widgets from. Drop down the list. I selected the widgets, put them on the frame. It takes me about a minute to make. This widget, I will drop down, select California. I'm going out on the web. I'm going to Trulia right now. Trulia feeds back to me all of the zip codes there. And if I select, I love to select this one, which is 90210, because the objective of this demonstration is to see all of the foreclosures in these different area codes. I don't know if it's sick of me to see foreclosures in 90210, but it makes me happy in a weird way. So what I did, I went to Trulia. I got the zip codes. When I selected the zip code, I published it securely because the web developer let me. I went to the Hub. I thought I was just talking to other widgets. I went to the Hub, and the Hub determined, yes, you may publish that information. I published it down to this StrikeIron widget. StrikeIron, software as a service, came back and gave me all of the tax information around that zip code. I published it over here, and I went to the web, and I scraped all of these foreclosures. If I select one here, let me select this one at the top that is certainly not in my price range, and I'll zoom in from here, and I'll see the home that's foreclosed. And actually, let me go with the satellite view and find out what people get for that much money in 90210. Doesn't look too attractive. In fact, sadly, in this demonstration, I selected a price range that was my price range, and you'll notice it's dead desert property. So that was rather depressing. But I just communicated. I sent some information. I published some information. I can subscribe to information. I, as the web developer, decide who can do that. I can sandbox an Ajax widget, geeks and geekstresses, they're in iframes. I can sandbox it so it's totally secure from any other, and this starts to answer the security issues of having Ajax widgets and Ajaxified, love that, applications side by side with corporate information on a web page. You want to learn more? Go to openajax.org. From the technologies page, drop down. There's information on the Hub 1.1. You can learn all about it, and I thank you all very much. I hope you have a great event. Whoa, wait, Rod, there's one more thing. When our developers created this, they also showed me that they can run it on an iPhone. Why not? It's Ajax in a browser. The iPhone is Safari. If I had an iPhone, I would demonstrate it all for you live, Rod, if I had an iPhone, but I don't. And so what I did is I mocked it up and put it in video. All they did is they changed the GUI to fit the form factor of the iPhone, and since it's Ajax, it sits side by side and works just fine. And so once again, someday when I have an iPhone, Rod, I'd be happy to come out and demonstrate it to you all live. I hope you have a great event.